Alright, so I have my corridor designed here and I want to do some smooth views on it. So if I come and change my display style from wireframe to, let's use illustration with shadows. We see a problem here pretty quick is anywhere my corridor goes below my existing ground, it's cutting it off, and I can't see it. So what I want to do is create a boundary around that corridor and do a clip mask for that terrain reference. So to do that, what I'm going to do is first I need to create a mesh for the corridor, and then I can use one of the MicroStation mesh tools to create that boundary. So let's go over back to the model that my corridor is in, and I'm going to choose a design stage for my corridor here that has a top mesh defined for it, and I have one called 5 Final Top Mesh. So as I choose that design stage, we'll see that the top mesh is created for us back over in the default 3D model. And once that is created, I'm going to create the boundary using Tools and Mesh, and then Mesh Utilities, and Extract a Boundary. And all I have to do with this tool is to select the mesh element, which is this one, top mesh, and then accept the results. So it put a line string for me on um, the boundary level. So what I'm going to do, just to isolate that out, I'm going to turn all my levels off except for that boundary level there. And then the last thing I need to do a clip mask is make a fence out of that. So to do that, I'm going to choose the fence tool, and my fence type I'm going to choose is from flood. I'm just going to do a data point inside and accept that. And once I have that fence there created, I can go right to the reference dialog, right click on that DTM reference and say clip mask. And when I choose clip mask, I'm going to just accept the fence contents there. Once I do that, I can go and turn on my DTM levels back on. And when I do that, I see I have a good hole there where my corridor is. And so the last thing I need to do is just turn on the levels for my corridor. And I have a good clipping there now to where my corridor will stay up above where my triangles are.